Happy holidays, everyone, and welcome to another To the Frontier Tip of the Week. I'm Joe, and today I'm going to be talking about spicing up your blog content. Hey everyone, welcome to another Frontier Tip of the Week. And what do I mean by spicing up blog content, you may ask yourself? Well, it's that thing of where you write your blog post and you put your heart and soul into it, and then you put it out on your website, and then nothing happens. You look at the analytics and the post is just not performing. People are bouncing away from it like Super Balls, and you're going, what in the world did I do wrong? I put everything into it. I put all the knowledge I had on the subject. I'm an expert in my industry. The blog was on that topic. What did I do wrong? Well, you didn't do anything wrong. You gave your knowledge. The world just rejected it because the world is picky, especially when it comes to blog posts on the internet. So today I'm going to talk about some things you can do style-wise to make your blogs more appealing so that people will want to read them. The first thing you need to do is you need to remember that blogs are all about first impressions. So when a person clicks on your blog post and goes to it, they want to see something great right away, or else they're going to bounce within the first 5 seconds. So how can you make your blog post look great on the first impression? Well, a few things you need to do. One is you need to make sure that your writing style isn't too verbose, isn't too long-winded. Because if people click on your blog post and they see these long chunks of paragraph with these long sentences, they're just going to say, I don't have time for this. I have too much eye strain to begin with from looking at all the other things on my screen. I don't want to try to read this. So you're going to want to make sure your paragraphs are short. You're going to want to make sure your sentences are concise and you're not too long-winded. That up top, that's really important. And making sure there's a lot of white space when it comes to formatting the style of your site. Make sure there's white space between those paragraphs. Emphasize the fact that these paragraphs are short and easy to skim. And make sure you have a lot of headings highlighting key points, because those style things go a long way in easing someone's mind into saying, okay, this blog is worth my time because it won't be too hard to read. That one up top. Also, when it comes to the actual content of the content, make sure that you hook their attention right up top with something interesting about the topic. You could ask a probing question as your first, in your first sentence of the post. You could tell an interesting story to kind of ease them into it. Just kind of pique their interest a little bit in a fun way that's not just saying, okay, this blog is about this. Of course, you also do want to make sure that you are clear in your first few paragraphs what the problem is that this blog is going to solve, for one thing, and also how you're going to solve it. So give them a clear preview of what the blog is going to be about in your introduction. You could even just lay it out in bullet points saying, these are the things this blog will cover. You want to just lay it out there right up top, because if you make people wait for it, they're not going to wait for it. They're impatient. They're going to click away. So make sure in your introduction you're clear about what this blog's going to be about to get people into it. Now that they're into it, you still need to keep them interested. So in your body sections, in the actual body of the blog, there's a few different ways to do this. One key way to do it is by having kind of a fun way to format your headings when you're going through the blog. A lot of the most successful blogs on the internet are list blogs or top 10 blogs, if you will. Blogs that are actually counting down something. So if you can, try to have it so that you're counting down different things about your topic. So count down like the top 10, whatever you're writing about. And just by counting down, you keep people are like, oh, I wonder what number one's going to be. So they're keeping reading the blog. If you can't do a list, you could also just format your headings with interesting questions, like probing questions that are phrased in a certain way that people might not be, expecting. So just kind of probing questions or probing statements that make people want to read the body section. Of course, remember that when you make a promise in your heading, you need to fill that promise in the body section. But, it's a great way to keep people engaged as they read. Beyond content, there's also media in your blog is huge. You need to have pictures in there. You need to have high quality pictures, and if possible, high quality pictures of your business. Actual pictures that you own are better than iStock images. I know iStock images are handy, but when you actually have your own pictures, that goes a long way in making your blog stand out, making people want to read. Also, video. Video is huge. If you can embed videos in your blogs, that is really good for SEO, because when people watch a video on your blog, it lengthens the time they're staying on your page technically, and Google likes to see that. So adding videos should increase dwell time on your pages. And finally, another interesting little piece of media you can add in every now and then for fun are GIFs. Little like cute memes or GIFs on your page, just to keep it light and keep it fun. If you have a fun point you make in the blog and you want to emphasize it with a GIF, go for it. That's just another fun way to keep your blog light, keep people entertained, keep them engaged, keep them on your pages, and improve those analytics that you want to improve so bad. So those are just a few fun tips to keep your blog posts spicy. I hope you'll employ them. If you need help employing them, be sure to give us a call, because we'd be happy to help. We're always happy to help small businesses improve their digital marketing strategy. Well, hope you have a great holiday season, everyone, and I hope you'll subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned, because we got more tips coming. Thanks for watching.